Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's so good to see you. I know if you are here, you're like me. You love makeup. So that means more than once you have bought something because it's viral, bought something because it was on sale, bought something because it looked kind of cool online, or just bought something because you weren't feeling that great at the moment that you turned out didn't need and it actually didn't work out for you. If you're like me, you've got a bin of makeup that you have tried your best to make work, but just does not work out no matter how hard you try. And if you're like me, that bin is full of regret. So if you're like me and you've got that bin of regretful makeup purchases, I'm here to discourage you from purchasing any further. We are going to go through all of the makeup purchases that I regret. The makeup I bought that was viral, cheap, cute, online, good reviews, just because makeup that I can't make work and I regret buying. Now, I know that we all love makeup, but at the same time, we are all guilty of falling for a viral product or seeing something online that it's just super cheap that we don't need, but we kind of just want. All right, guys, so I've shopped my stash and I've come up with quite a bit of items that I honestly regret purchasing. Let's jump right into things. There's no time to waste. We are actually going to start with like base products. I'm going to start from the bottom. So the first thing I regret purchasing is going to be this Hey Honey Good Morning Honey Silk Facial Serum. Now, initially, I have purchased more than one bottle of this. This is probably my third bottle of this actual item. And while I enjoyed the first couple of bottles, I'm not quite sure what changed. This bottle is still almost halfway full and it is expired. I'm actually going to toss it out because I was attempting to use it up when I realized I hadn't, and I noticed my makeup was pilling like a lot. It was really making my makeup pill, and then after a while, just an hour or two, it was completely breaking down my base. I looked a mess, and it was so many times it happened and I could not figure out why. It was this. As soon as I stopped using this, I had no problems. So unfortunately, this one's going to go back in the trash, or going to go to the trash, because I think it just expired on me. I didn't get to use it up, and I regret purchasing it now. I wish I had saved my $50. So that is my first purchase that I regret. I did not buy that because it was viral or anything else. I did buy it because I had previously liked it, but it was a backup. And so I was compelled to use it, and it expired while it was in my backup. So another reason why to not just purchase, especially not backups. I'm really guilty of that. If I find something I like, I have a tendency to want to buy it again, and I will not use the item and it expires. So I advise you not to do that. The second thing is going to be this NYX Blur Screen sunscreen. Now, this was a viral purchase. It wasn't like super viral, but it was actually really popular. This was supposed to be like a blurring sunscreen, obviously. So it had your sunscreen properties, but it also was like a primer, I guess. This stuff is the worst. This stuff is like greasy, and it breaks down your makeup as well. Like under the makeup, this just look my makeup just never set right. I always looked really oily and shiny and sweaty. It had a weird feel to it. This is still, it's not empty, but it's not like super full. I did give it a really good try and I just could not make it work. I even tried to wear this to the gym and it was even worse at the gym. So this one's just I'm not even going to finish it. I'm just going to toss it. Goodbye. Yeah, this one's a no-go. I hated this, hated this, hated this. Next is going to be along the same lines. This is the Super Goop Resetting Spray. Now, I bought this because it was gimmicky. I thought, oh, cool, I'll have something to reapply sunscreen when I'll have a way to reapply sunscreen when I'm wearing makeup. No. The way this comes out, the spray is so thick. The beads are just so big. It will mess up your makeup. It leaves spots on your makeup. And you know, it's already kind of, oh my gosh, the smell. It smells like hairspray. It's already like sunscreen. So it's already kind of got a film to it. But this stuff just messes your makeup up. I would highly recommend not wasting your $20 on this little itty bitty bottle. This was $20, you guys. And I bought this because I thought this is perfect. It was not. So another regret. It stinks, but the ASMR of it all is there. So we might keep the bottle for that. Next, moving on to like base and complexion, I regret purchasing this. I can make it work now, but I have struggled with this stuff. I cannot figure out exactly how to like really, really make this work, how I've seen others make it work online. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I know everyone loves this. This is my second bottle because the first bottle I bought in the shade 6, it was too deep and it oxidized into like an orange weird mess. And so I bought this shade, and this shade is too light and it just does not work for me. I don't know. I know I'm not a glowy person, but I still don't mind a bit of glow. But the only way I'm able to make this work is like to put this under everything, and then it kind of just gets a little bit of glow, but it ain't worth it. I'm just trying to use it up because I paid for it, because these aren't even cheap. They're like 14 bucks, 15 bucks. Yeah, so I regret buying this. This was so popular. People love these things. And the Charlotte Tilbury one, I'm so happy I didn't buy that stuff. So yeah, that's going to be a no for me, dog. The next one is definitely also a no for me, is this Essence Magic Filter. Now, this was in the same vein. I thought that this was going to just give you a nice glowy kind of filtered look. I like that for the gym. I don't put like base products on at the gym. I just put like a glowy kind of, filter just to help you out just a little bit. This smells like chocolate. Like fake chocolate. You remember those markers that had the scents back in elementary school? They were like blueberry, watermelon, and they had that fake chocolate one. Oh my gosh, this smells like that fake chocolate marker smell. This smells really bad. It's thick. It goes on really thick, and I just don't feel like it gives enough of a glow to justify using it. Like, I'm going to need more. So this one I feel like is definitely more geared towards being like a tint or a foundation. I just can't get it right with these like filter stuff. So I'm just going to go filterless and keep it real, y'all. So both of these are just not going to work for me. I do regret buying this. Now, this was only $5 or so. This is an Essence product. So it wasn't like a huge splurge or anything, but it's definitely just not something that worked out for me in any way, form, or fashion. So moving on to primers, this Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum. Everyone raved about this stuff, you guys. They raved about it, how great it was, and blah, blah, blah. It's not ungreat. It's just very, very matte. And I like a matte, but this is really, really, really matte. Like, you put this on and I'm a little bit too old for this much matte, I think. So I regret purchasing this because I listened to others talking about it, how great it was. And I do like a matte primer, but this one is just a little too matte for me. So yeah, this one's going to be a no for me. I've had this for a while, you guys, and you can see I do not touch it. I'm going to try to use it. I always say, oh, in the summer, it'll be perfect for summer because, for summer, and I still don't grab it. It's so matte, 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 matte. But I really like Danessa Myricks. I love a lot of her products. Some of her other primers are chef's kiss. Oh my gosh. Yes. So it's like, a give and take. Some things you're going to love, some things you're not. You're not going to love every single thing you purchase. This one I did not love. The next thing I bought that I hated was this Instant Tightening Eye Cream. I bought this from Marshall's. It was $5.99. I just kind of wanted to test it, see if it actually worked. And while I think it did mildly do something, it didn't do enough. And especially for the cast it leaves under your eyes. You can't really do much more than put this on. So if you aren't really a makeup wearer and you just want to pull it in, that's probably going to work for you, or that might work for you. But if you're a dark skin like me and you want to put something on over this is pointless. It was $5.99, but it was worth a try. It was made in Korea, so I thought it might actually like really work well. And not that it wasn't effective, it just wasn't going to work for me. So keep going, keep going. The next thing I have that I regret buying is another Danessa Myricks products. And this is only because I just really don't like cream makeup a lot. The cream contour and bronzer and blush is just not for me. And I kind of bought this because it was on sale. It's just going to be these cream contours from Danessa Myricks. I had several shades. I did give away a shade to my niece, but these are really creamy. They go on really nicely. They blend lovely. They're buttery and smooth. You don't need a lot. It has a lot of pigment, but they blend out really, really nicely. I just don't care for cream products. And so I didn't buy these because it was viral or popular. I bought them because they were on sale, because I had been purchasing quite a bit of things. Excuse me for my hair, you guys. I had just been purchasing some things from her, and I saw these, and I honestly think I got these like from like the Black Friday sales when she would do like a sale a day, and these were like maybe 10 or 12 bucks. So I just picked up several. I bought them because they were cheap. I didn't need them. I do not grab these because I don't care for cream products. I am going to try to get myself to grab for these because I don't want them to expire. I know that they're cream and they do work really well. I just am a powder girl. I'm from the 90s, you know, we do powder here. So yeah, that was another purchase I do regret buying. Another purchase that I also regret buying is this. These are the viral, these were really, really viral. These Makeup Forever palettes. This is the HD Skin palette. This was the volume 2 of the original like launch of these. And I know since then they've launched like blushes and just all types of combinations of these. This is just a basic combination for skin. So it's just going to have the it's got a brightener, concealers, a corrector, some contours, and then these are blushes and then a highlight. As you can see here, I literally only I've only used the color corrector and the highlight. And I have really, really tried. This palette was not cheap, you guys. Everyone online was like, get this, get this. I would see the ladies just dig in, and they would put the full face, the dots everywhere, and then they would blend it out and it would look so nice and so good. No, it didn't look good on me. I just had to mix so much to get the shades correct for me. The shading was just not correct for me. And then on top of that, once I finally did get the correct shades, it was heavy on my skin. I am not a foundation wearer and I'm not a cream products wearer. So I just felt like this was really, really heavy on my skin. It was a lot when I was wearing it. I didn't enjoy wearing it and I haven't really enjoyed using it. I thought I would. I thought I would love it. The blushes are too pink and red for me. I would never wear these tones of blushes. I have just not gotten any use out of this to justify the price of this. And even myself, I've caught myself like looking at the other ones online, but this is ridiculous. So yeah, I highly, highly regret buying this. This was viral. I was kind of coaxed into this. I didn't need it. I don't use it. I do try to use it, but yeah, it is what it is. So this is a big regret in my book. I wish I had not purchased this palette here. The next big regret for me is going to be these Dior blushes and highlight. So I have this Dior Backstage Glow Palette in the shade Pure Gold. Now, I will tell you, I really enjoy the universal shade of this. That is like a go-to goat for me, but the formula is different. It just feels different, and the shades just work better for me. I really like the pink shade in there. I thought I was going to love this for summer because of all the golds, but like I said, the formulas are a little bit different in here, and there's some chunky glitters in here. So if you pick the wrong one, you can actually really see the chunks of glitter on your face, and that is just not what I'm here for. This was $54, and this is actually a limited edition, the Pure Gold one. I really wanted the Copper Gold, which was geared more towards dark-skinned women, but it was sold out by the time I knew it existed, so I was stuck with just the Pure Gold one, and yeah, not so happy about it, but I do love the universal. This one just not worth the money. You don't need more than one. Like, how much highlight can you really wear? So I didn't need more than one. And then I'm going to also put the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow blushes in that category. So I've got 3 of the blushes. You guys, these were such a waste of money. These are like $40 a piece. Now, I never paid $40 for these. I always got these on sale, like either the Sephora sales or Macy's would have really good sales on beauty. Sometimes I could get these for maybe like $30, but that was really rare, but it wasn't worth it. And I really wanted the pink one, of course, but everyone said don't get it, don't get it. So I got these thinking these were better, and yeah, these are junk, you guys. Unfortunately, they all hard pan, so it is really hard to get any color payoff out of any of these. As you can see, you can just see it's hard panned. And here, if I just run my finger through here, look, I should get way more than that. You saw how much I had to run it through to get that. And then look, I don't get nearly anything from that. So this is the mahogany shade. This one was a decent contour for me. And then I also had the, what is this? Bronzed Glow. Yeah, and I just kept and I just kept buying them. But yeah, so this is the Bronze Glow. You can see this one is really hard pan. You can see that right there. The color has changed actually. Let's see. Oh, let's change fingers and see if we can get anything out of here. You see how much I'm rubbing, right? You see? Look at that. Like barely. And we'll just swatch it. Wow. Nothing, nothing, nothing. So yeah. So yeah, these are crap. These are crap. And then even the shading wasn't that great for me. Like, these are just junk. I can't believe it. I wish I had my, I don't even want to count this up, you guys. This is $200 worth of junk. I wish I had my $200 back. So the last one I have is the Berry shade, which is what I would use for blush. This one is probably in the best shape of them all, but yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this one is in the best shape, but no color, nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing. For $40, I should have more than that. So yeah, I highly regret these. These were viral. These things were so popular. It's still really popular. The Dior brand is still super, super popular, but it is not worth it, you guys. It is junk. Save your money. I found better stuff at Dollar Tree. Let me say it again. I found better stuff at Dollar Tree. I'm just saying, $1.25. Don't waste your money. As far as concealer goes, I bought these Nude Sticks concealers. These are the Nude Sticks cream concealers in the shade Nude 8 and Nude 9 because the reviews on these were so good. And I got these at Macy's. I think I paid like $6 for both of these. So I just thought, oh my gosh, they're so cheap and it's such a good reviews. I have to have these. These disappear. You put them on your face and they literally just blend away. There's nothing there. It's no point. I like where to go, what to do, what's the point? I regret buying those. I had to open the door, you guys. It's getting so hot in here. It's summer and I got all the lights on. It is hot. So we had to open the door. Whew, Mama's sweating and I don't ever sweat. I walk around in a sweater all day. But anyway, we're almost done. The last couple of things are here. This man-eater palette. This man-eater palette was not viral. It was not nothing. It was just cute. Look at this. It is gorgeous. And I was on like a mailing list or a text list. So every time Tarte would have sales, I would know it. And so when stuff would go on sale, when they would have the sales, I would justify buying stuff that I had no business buying. And I remember seeing this and thinking, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I'm going to use this and I'm going to love it. Yeah, I never use it. I don't touch it. It's gorgeous, but I have not found a good color combination to make this work. So unless I can just look at it like this all the time, it's pointless. It literally just sits in the drawer. I have tried so many times to try to make that work, and I promise you, I have reached for this LA Colors $1.25 palette that I use all the time. I'm used today over that. So this is your sign that you do not need to shop. Next time you're tempted to check out, buy now, or whatever, remember, all of the viral products that you've purchased, all of the products that you purchased because they were cheap, because it's on sale, because it's the sale you're supposed to be purchasing right now, and they've hyped you up and you've watched reviews and swatches. Remember all of the items that you've purchased previously that just didn't work out and you regret. I just showed you almost $300 to $400 worth of purchases that I've made that I wish that I had that money back. And I know that the next time I thought that I wish I had the money back, right? So what am I trying to say, Jay? Let's wrap this up. So this year I have been on a journey of not purchasing. If you're like me, you will buy things because it's on sale. You'll buy things after watching someone's video. You might buy things just because you're feeling some type of way at the moment. And I have been really working on dealing with those feelings lately. And I have to tell you that I am proud of myself. I have not really bought anything in the whole year, especially not from Sephora or Ulta. I do review Dollar Tree makeup, so I have been able to purchase makeup that way, and that has opened my eyes to the fact that the makeup we are spending our hard-earned money on is not worth it. The Sephoras, the Ultas, all of that, you can find good makeup for cheap, walk around looking put together and classy and however you want to look without breaking the bank. There's so many things that we purchase just because we might not feel the best at the time. It makes us feel good because we're afraid of missing out, afraid that everyone else is going to have it, and by the time we get it, it's not going to exist anymore, or for whatever reason. But those aren't good reasons. I'm sure if you're like me, you've got a stash full of makeup for every occasion, makeup that doesn't work, makeup that you love, and just makeup that's just there. There's no need to keep shopping. Next time you feel compelled to buy that next viral product, buy something because it's on sale, cheap, or just because you're not feeling the best at the moment, I implore you to shop your own stash, look through those other items that you previously purchased and regret, and remember that your wallet will thank you for not doing that. That's all I've got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Jamie, but you can call me Fabs. I'm a stay-at-home mom, a personal trainer, and I make press-on nails. I also make budget-friendly beauty content, and I've got so much I'd love to share with you guys. So if you like videos like this, I kindly ask that you consider subscribing because we have so much fun over here. And that's all I've got. Thanks for sticking with me. I'll see you in the next video. See you. Love you. Bye.